Is his daily market note. He always includes a recipe for a dish inspired by the mood of the markets. I hope it's something calming, Ken.
Well, this one is actually because it's a grilled ribeye, right? I happen to love steak. A grilled ribeye is great. It's juicy. It's delicious. It's very good. But this one, it's really the marinade that makes this steak really good. So the marinade is up there. You see it on your screen, the recipe for the marinade. It's simple to make. Let it marinate for, you can marinate it for a couple of hours. You can marinate it overnight. But when you're ready to cook it, take it out of the fridge and let it warm up to room temperature, and then grill it to your liking on the grill. Serve it with a big salad, a bottle of wine. It's perfect.
I'm glad you've chosen for me a gluten and dairy-free meal here.
I'm always thinking about you.
Thank you very much. If you'd like to get Kenny's recipes, he posts them on his Twitter account. You can follow him at Kenny Polcari. You can follow Nick. You're on Twitter as well. What's your handle? What's your Twitter handle?
NJ Colas.
NJ Colas. Of course, I'm Matt Miller, 1973. It is time now for our market song of the day. We asked our guests to pick a song they feel best sums up the mood of the markets. And Kenny, we're going to start with you. I know you're a little nervous about song of the day today.
I'm absolutely not nervous about it.
Because you know people are watching and judging.
Okay, but listen, here's the deal. Today we got Kansas City Fed, right? We actually beat the number. Conversely, if you look at all the other Fed reports that we've got in Richmond, Philly, but they're off the edge, right? Today, Kansas City, not only did they make it, they beat it. So, what's better than Fats Domino? Kansas City, here I come.
Fats Domino was a musician in your era, right?
There you go. I knew. That's another reason I chose it. It's a classic Fats Domino. How could you dispute that?
No, actually, it's a fantastic song. I have to give it to you. Nick, you chose Beast of Burden by the Rolling Stones. Great song, and it's from later in their career, right? It's, well, in their first career.
Yep.
An 80s Rolling Stones song.
Yep. And the way I thought of it was it's a song about unrequited love, and I think Ben Bernanke secretly feels like the market's Beast of Burden. And I just wonder what he's going to say. I'm not going to do that anymore.
I love Ben Bernanke tributes. When the Doves Cry was my favorite. We have one extra song of the day tonight. This one comes from a viewer and a blogger, Julian Hebron. He is also known as the basis point in the Twitter sphere. This is the reason Kenny was so nervous. He wasn't digging some of our recent songs, so we asked him what he wanted to hear, and he chose I'll Wait by one of my favorite bands, Van Halen, just listening to them on the way back from the stock exchange. And you can tweet to him. Do you follow him?
Well, I'm gonna now.
All right, excellent. Kenny came to me on the stock exchange floor and said, I'm very nervous. I see on Twitter that somebody is watching and expects us to choose decent songs here.
Well, wait a minute. This Fats Domino, how much better could it get?
That was
Fats Domino's a classic song.
Now, Julian used to pick a song of the day, and he said it was just too much work because you got to think about the music and the markets on his blog, on the basis point.
Absolutely. So I'm waiting to see what Julian thinks.
It does take some time. How much time do you spend on this, by the way, when you pick your song?
I start thinking about it on Wednesday because I have to get myself in the mood to think about what tomorrow's possibly going to be, and I got to go through my head and think about, okay, what song's going to fit.